What if I told you that having a baby and delivering doesn't have to be so horrific? On today's videos, I'm going to share with you the things that nobody will ever tell you, or if they tell you, it has already happened to you. Yeah, so stick around and let's enjoy this video. Also, you can share your views on some things that I might miss out, because I'm talking from experience and definitely I didn't go through everything. Yeah, you can share your sentiments of what you went through and nobody told you, you just had to experience. On to the first thing, nobody will ever tell you about the shakes immediately after delivery. Yo, it's real. Yeah, if you experience this after delivery, you know what I'm talking about. Like your body shakes so badly, yeah, and you feel so empty. And that is because that is very normal. I went through that with the first and the second kid. That is because of the hormones, the change in hormones, yeah, after delivery. It's very, very, very normal. However, there is I heard that at some point it might also be caused by, maybe, if by the time that you are pregnant you're showering with cold water. I don't know how true that is, but what is proven is the shakes are caused by the shift in hormones because you've already delivered. Yeah, okay. The second thing that nobody speaks so much about, but Kitambo people used to talk about it. Right now I don't know why they don't give such lessons, that after delivery you're supposed to tie your stomach so that it comes together so quickly. Yeah, this I'll insert a picture here of the right way you can tie your stomach. Yeah, but for the CS moms, you can wait at least till you kinda heal kidogo, or you just use this method, or consult your doctor first. It is very important to tie your stomach after delivery so that it can come back together uh, quickly. It really, really does help. I don't know why people really don't do that at some point. Okay, some people have been buying the belt after postpartum belt, but personally I find using a normal lasso, a normal wrapper, being so helpful. Yeah, so yeah, be aware of that. The other thing that people talk about but they really don't really talk so much about it is about the seats baths. This thing is very, very, it sounds horrific when somebody tells you about seats bath. It sounds weird, but it is so soothing. Yeah, it is so, trust me, it's so soothing. The sitting on the water with that has salt, warm water, very, very soothing. However, how are you doing it? You have to invest in one of these. If you really don't have these, moms, make sure you invest on it. This is a portable bidet. It really helps a lot, a lot, a lot. And you know, it's, you just pump water and it just splashes and on that area, and it's so soothing. And like sitting on the basin, and it's so hard. Affordable. It enables you not have infections and all because you clean it. So I'll advise, if you don't have it, ensure you have a bidet. And it's not even for delivery alone, even on your menses, a bidet always help out. I'll plug where I bought mine. Yeah, it has been a lifesaver, trust you me. The next thing that nobody talks about is that first walk to the toilet after delivery. If you've been here, you know how that is crazy, especially if you are not informed on how you should on how especially if you are not aware of how it happens. Yeah, what I'll encourage you is make sure you have stool softener regardless. So because some of the hospital don't tell you these things, they wait till you experience it, and then you don't know, you're not aware, you just struggle. Like for the first baby I struggled. I didn't know I could get stool softeners. So make sure you get a stool softener so that by the time you're going to the first you are visiting the washroom for the first time, it's easy on you, because it's way crazy. It really gets crazy. All the moms know what I'm talking about. It's crazy. Make sure you get stool softener for yourself for that first walk to the toilet. Also, something else that nobody people talk about after delivery is the food. How should you eat when you're on your what, when you're on your labor pains? Should you, or and which food should you eat? Because that determines a lot. You see, it is normal to defecate during pregnancy. However, you struggle a lot if you take foods that really don't, what do we call, how do we put it, food that really don't break down so much. If it's on you, however, it is advised that when you're in your labor, eat little, but when the labor gets intense, don't eat anything till you deliver. That's what people are not told. Yeah, like you really have to get to know these things the hard way, maybe after delivery or something. Yeah. And then another thing that I feel people are really not advised on is about stretch marks and all. Okay, I understand people are different. We all have different bodies. Some even have stretch marks and they don't have kids. Yeah. But if you really don't have those stretch marks, imagine you can prevent stretch marks. Like, did you know you can prevent stretch marks during pregnancy and after labor, after giving birth, simply by just oiling your body with the cheapest oil or the oil that you normally have? I don't know. Okay, the market is so saturated with so many. It has a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that is sold in the market, and because you really want to prevent stretch marks, you end up buying, but it doesn't really help you. Yeah. So for me, I'll really advise just drink lots of water. Make sure your body is always moisturized. Just apply as much oil as you can to that belly, and you just oil your body, moisturize your body as much as you can. You don't have to buy this expensive oil. Use what you have. And every time you feel like you want to itch your body, that is an indication that you really need to oil that part. Don't scratch. Just oil and you'll be fine. Yeah. Another thing that I feel that people are not aware of during pregnancy and after delivery is the consumption of milk. Leave alone tea and blah blah blah. Just milk and yogurt, and yeah, milk and yogurt. It is so nice because it has calcium that helps you with your hair growth. Have you realized that some of the women that get pregnant and deliver, the hair ends up like they end up losing their hair? This is because they don't have enough calcium in their body. Therefore, you see, when you're pregnant, you consume, and if you're not consuming enough, whatever you've consumed is taken to the baby, so you're left without. So that is why you end up losing your hair. So ensure when you're pregnant and after delivery, just make sure you take lots of milk, lots of yogurt, and that will save you. One thing that I feel that people are not told, or you get to find the hard way, is the bonding with the baby. Trust you me, delivery is different, and people are different. The people who bond with their baby immediately the baby is born, there are those that it takes time, like me. The first born, it took time. This one, it has also, it didn't, let's say it was different. I bonded with the baby like actually almost immediately. Like, it just stuck to me that you deliver. I don't know if it's because I was really waiting for that moment, but it is different. But if you experience that, don't worry, it is very normal. Take your time, let it sink that you have a baby, you've just given birth to a human being. Another thing that I feel people should be taught is about the labor time. You'll get some new moms going immediately. You feel like the pain is here, you just rush to the hospital. Okay, to my own experience, I feel you should kind of labor at home if there are no risk that is involved. By risk, I mean if you're not bleeding or doing anything. I feel laboring at home and going to the hospital later is much better, because when you're at the hospital, you'll be like, check me up. Am I time? But rather than at home, you have space, You can do anything. You can watch, you can, I'm not saying that you can do all those things while at the hospital, but I feel laboring at home, at least halfway, at least up to 5 to 6 centimeters, really does help. Then you go to the hospital, spend a little time, deliver your baby, and you're done with that work. That's just my opinion. I feel also people should know about that, and it's one of the things people really don't know. Another thing that I feel that people are not told is the nipple care. Okay, most of the women when they are pregnant, they take time researching about baby products, what they need, blah blah blah, but you forget about nipple care. Nipple care has really, I don't know, it can really affect you if you really don't know. For my first baby, I really struggled. You want to breastfeed, the nipples are painful, and you just have to breastfeed and you don't know anything. And like on that ward we were all crying and nobody told us that you can get a nipple cream. So if you're an expectant mom, get yourself a nipple cream. It really does help, saves you a lot of pain. You've already delivered, you don't want to go through any other pain, yeah, and it is so painful. It's so painful. So make sure you get yourself a nipple cream. However expensive, just try your best, get it for yourself if you really don't want traumas. Like when the baby wants to breastfeed, now you feel traumatized, and even at some point the milk always goes away because you're traumatized. You're not supposed to breastfeed when you're stressed out. So it really affects the amount of milk supply in your body. So make sure you get yourself a nipple cream. Another thing that I feel, thank you for watching till this point, by the way. Another thing that I feel nobody tells us or really educates pregnant women on is how to push smarter. You don't have to, just push smarter. Follow the doctor's instruction, be patient, listen to these doctors, and you'll end up with no tear. Trust you. With my first baby, I didn't have any tear. The second baby, I don't have any tear. I didn't tear. This is simply because you just have to follow the instruction and be patient with your body. Yes, it is so painful, but that is the pain that is making you have that. So have patience, work with your doctor closely, and just push smarter. They know better than you. Yeah, you don't know anything. So yeah, push smarter, don't not harder, so that you just want to finish everything. Yeah, especially when it gets to 7-8 centimeters, it's really crazy. That is the point that you always call for. You want a CS now, you don't even want to deliver normal because the pain is crazy. But imagine that is the pain that is pushing you to have that baby. So relax, work with your doctors. One last thing that I learned the hard way is the night sweats. Guys, it's imagine it's normal when after you deliver, you sweat a lot at night. So it's up to you to really take care of that body. Know how your patterns of showering, and after showering, every time you use your washroom, make sure you use a bidet, and then just shower nicely. You can apply your best Laurent, your best spray, but it really has to be mild because the babies are sensitive. You don't want to give them cold or cough. So be very careful when you're using cologne or Laurent or whatever. But that is very normal. Like, it's really crazy. You really do sweat a lot. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't. But you imagine you can work on it. Just shower, wear cotton clothes, and yeah, get help. You really need help. You really need people to take care of you till you recover, till you heal. And even after you heal, at least for a month or two, you still need help, because that back, you can never replace your back. Once you go sideways with your back, imagine it's never coming back. You will have to create your way now to the physiotherapist because you messed with your back. You don't want to go through that. So make sure after delivery, take care of your back. Don't work, don't bend. Let people support you, let people that are around you help you through that. Well, with that being said, thank you for listening to this point. See you on the next